my YouTube family, and thanks for stopping by. I have already connected with your energy, and I was guided to these three cards for you, which is breathe, dig, and reflect. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and get started. The breathe card has shown up in your reading today because you need to breathe and release stress for a moment. How do you feel about your physical self? Everybody is worthy of receiving and giving unconditional love. There is no one perfect shape, size, color, skill, set, or age. In telling us otherwise, modern society shows us a lot of harmful ideas that often pit us against the skin we're in. For earthworms, if you look at the earthworm on this picture, who has no lungs, skin is crucial for breathing. Wet soil makes this harder, which is why we usually see them after the rain. Have you experienced any storms lately? When earthworm surfaces, ask what's coming up for air and take a deep breath. During your self assessment, you might want to ask, how do I feel about the natural changes of my body over time? What is my current relationship to health and well being? Am I comparing my appearance, abilities, or ways of being to other stages in my life, to those around me? Whatever it is, Earthworm encourages you to step out of judgment mode without eyes, ears, skeleton, or anything. The earthworm navigates using other senses and abilities. Turn yours on too. No matter your condition in this exact moment, being alive is always a gift, even if when it doesn't feel that way. You're here and you still have choices. And you need to wriggle up whatever emotional soul you find yourself in. Fill your lungs and circulate oxygen throughout your whole body. What would foster empowerment and gratitude? Breathe it in and send that sensation to all the cells in your body, and you will feel so much better. And the D card has shown up in your reading today because it is asking you to imagine being a kid in a sandbox with shovel and pail. What would you make? If you feel stuck, connecting with your inner child might help you find new ideas for which route to explore. In some ways or another, we are each at the edge of the frontier in our own lives, no matter what age we are. As adults, it can be easy to forget the spirit of adventure and excitement we may have felt when we were younger, like the prairie dog on this picture. Humans are great creatures, and they, for millenniums, humans have come together for protection, survival, education, governance, companionship, celebration, and affection. We create neighborhoods to live in, civic and social groups and families, both those we're born into and those we choose. We share daily routines, holidays, weather cycles, life experiences, and yet we are always free to start from scratch. Fairy dog, prairie dog pops up from her borrow today with an invitation to dig deeper into what brings you a sense of well being and connection. You have the right to decide what that is. What do you want to prioritize? Get creative about how you can bring more of it into your life and go for it. Consider inviting your community to join you, but if not, just start doing the things that brings light to your life. And the reflect card has shown up in your reading today because dropping into stillness takes but a moment, and yet there are times when it sounds like the hardest thing to do. It isn't. You have the capacity to quiet your mind and connect with your knowing, no matter what else is happening. Gray Blue Heron says, come, stand in river with me. Let us be still together and watch for ripples below the surface. Whatever Great Blue Heron on this picture wants you to reflect. And the Blue Heron's presence today is gracing you, and you need to imagine it rolling off your body as it hits the water. Allow it to be held there. Pause. If it's yours to take up again, it will still be there afterwards. And if it isn't, let that be an answer for now. It's only you and Heron wrapped in the soft silence. Next to you, a sudden stabbing and swallowing by your companion. He tidily recoils his neck and sinks back into patience waiting. Insights reveal themselves in their own time and their own pace. Great Blue Heron says, sometimes we must stop moving and let them find their way to us. So don't forget to breathe. Take a breath. Start accepting yourself without judgment. And dig deep inside of you to find your truths and your purpose. And figure out what you want to make out of your life. And reflect on your life up until this point. What does standing still reveal? Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this reading. I would like to thank you again for stopping by and allowing me to connect with you. I hope that this reading has provided the insight that you were seeking. If this reading resonates, please feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe so that you can receive notifications when I post your new reading. And if you would like to become a member of my channel or make a donation to my channel, the link is in the description and it will be greatly appreciated. Well, until next time, goodbye, my lovelies.